Hi everyone. Our presentation is based on technological insight of Kevin Kelly in the inevitable particular on concept of flowing, screening, and accessing. We have three group members. It's me, Irshad, my other group team member are Praveen Pandey and Shirish. In this presentation, we will discuss how these three forces are transforming the society, industries, and day-to-day life using real-life example like music streaming, online uh, content platform, and cloud computing. So, table of the overview. I will start by elaborating by the key idea presented by Kevin Kelly and a technological background to them. Next, I will speak about real life situation, people, and industry that are impacted, like the inconvenience and opportunity that have been generated, and how technology has changed identity and development. Lastly, we will summarize the result, consider an implication, and provide the references. So, Kevin Kelly insight. Mm, Kevin Kelly described the process of technology development as one that is driven by strong and predictable force. Three of these forces, flowing, screening, and accessing, are what we are concentration on it in this presentation. Flowing is the transition of one physical media position to a digital streaming content. Screening is the manner in which screen have become the way of individual watch, learn, communicate, and interact. And the technological and social context. These technological uh, changes were made possible due to significant transformation in society. Instead, digital distribution was made possible due to spread of internet. Smartphone have rendered media and service always accessible regardless of communication of people. Cloud computing minimize physical storage and local devices. Meanwhile, many of one-time purchase were substitute the subscription model, and algorithms started influence what people watch, listen, and learn. Consequently, consumers have become demanding in terms of speed, convincing, and personalization. These demonstrate the society is shifting toward being less owned and more flexible, digitally accessible. And scenario like Spotify and Apple Music is a good example of flowing. So these platforms transform music into smoothly something that people own such or CD download as something that it stream instantly by CDs or download subscription with example of screen as Netflix and YouTube where people can watch what they want to demand. And Screening also has impact on education by offering online courses on platforms such as Coursera, edX, Khan Academy that increase online learning and made education more flexible. So in this case, accessing these like there are AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Dropbox, which offer cloud-based storage and computing rather than making user or business own the infrastructure fully. So such example are a clear indication that idea Kevin Kelly in this book reality. So other slides affected individual industry will present my other group member. So thank you.
Hello, my name is Praveen and I'm explaining how these changes affects the individual and industries. So, the changes touch on a number of people and industries like convenience, flexibilities and easier access to content and services are all beneficial to the consumers. So this is a way where consumer get benefits. Further, musicians and makers receive increased publicity, yet they tend to earn less since streaming does not compensate the same way as conventional ownership structures. Students enjoy the advantage of having flexibility in accessing education, and teachers are forced to redesign their method of interacting with learners online. Organizations and are increasing using the cloud infrastructure to do business, cooperate, and store data. The most affected industries are the music, entertainment, education, and information technology industries. All these industries have been forced to change their business model and the relationship with the users. Now, I'm going to explain how it leads to disruptions and the opportunity at the same time. There has been disruption and opportunity created by the technology. A significant upheaval is the fall of the physical media like the CDs and DVDs. The other one is the decline. The other one is the decline in attention experienced by the traditional television and the difficulty that online learning posed to the traditional classrooms. At the same time, there are also important opportunities, and cloud computing reduced the cost of infrastructure and made business operations more scalable. Artists are now able to access international markets in a very short period of time. Also, the users are now enjoying the customized online experience. Further, the advantages are, however, accompanied by threat, particularly privacy and cybersecurity threat. This demonstrate that change in technology is not necessarily good or bad. It brings about development and novel changes together. Further, next slide is technology impact on identity and progress. So, the technology currently influences identity in strong forces. Online behavior, viewing history, and personal playlist indicates the taste and preference of the individuals. It is also through platforms that creators develop their brands and professional identity. At the industrial level, several companies no longer sell products but provide services, and this alters their definition. The development of the modern world is more and more connected with the digital flexibility. Individuals are businesses that are able to embrace new technologies fast tend to benefit. This implies that technology is not a mere instrument of advancement. It also affects the formation of identity and measuring success. Next, I'm going to talk about the synthesis findings. What exactly the findings are there? So, as I have combining these notions and I observe that flowing, screening, and as accessing all are closely intertwined. Flowing alters the delivery of content. Screening alters the way individuals perceive media, information, and learning. Accessibility modifies the utilization of digital tools and services by users and business. Collectively, these forces demonstrate a greater change in ownership to access platform and algorithm. The framework by Kevin Kelly can be used to explain that these trends are not short-lived. They belong to greater technological revolution that is altering industries, behavior, and society in general. Now, I'm going to talk about the reflection on broader implications. So, the video by Kevin Kelly contributes to this debate. He focuses on long term thinking, flexibility, and patience in the video. That concept relates well to this chapter in that these technologies that I have mentioned did not turn into dominant ones in a day. They evolve with time, and those who adapted at the early stage were better equipped. Had this view been realized a decade ago, artists could have been better ready to live in the age of streaming. Schools could have invested in online learning systems earlier, and businesses could have reinforced cloud security earlier. The greater meaning here is that innovation is the opportunity, yet real progress involves awareness, planning, and responsibilities. So we have made the whole references, like exactly we have provided the academic and course related sources that we utilized in the presentation. These sources can help us to discuss about music streaming algorithm, cloud computing, cybersecurity, and the ideas of Kevin Kelly. And also we have used the required APA formatting wherever it was required.